Welcome to On the Go with AASHTO, Transportation TV. We're in historic Annapolis, Maryland, located along the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, host city of the American Association of State Highway and Transportation Officials Subcommittee on Transportation Communications, or the TransComm 2015 meeting.
Maryland's thrilled to be hosting TransComm 2015. We set a new record, 170 attendees and nearly 40 states. We have about 25 private businesses and 11 associations and organizations. So great attendance and a lot of good participation and networking. We've had some key federal officials speak. We've had Victor Mendez as a keynote speaker, and we had NBC's Tom Costello to kick off the morning, and he was absolutely fabulous.
These communications professionals need to be ready 24/7 to let travelers and daily commuters know how a myriad of issues, from major accidents and weather-related incidents, will impact travel. Former Director of Communications for the Washington State DOT, Lloyd Brown is AASHTO's Communications Director. He says finding ways to connect with people on policy issues like transportation investment is also critical.
States all across the country are doing their part. They're raising revenue locally and trying to solve their problem, but they need the federal partnership and the federal investment. And getting together and talking about issues, communicating about transportation, and helping people understand that we need to talk about transportation in the context of making communities better and stronger. That's really what we're doing here. We're talking about those sorts of strategies.
Helping to engage and educate the public about transportation is what these workshops and lectures are all about. And because communication is constantly evolving, participants like first-timer Idaho DOT's Vince Trimboli say they're here to stay on the cutting edge.
I want to learn a lot about safety, social media, what others are doing in their states, actual ideas. And I know that TransComm is a great place to kind of get ideas and bring them back to your state and then impart your ideas on others as well.
TransComm is an incubator of good ideas. 8-year California TransComm veteran Tammy McGowan says the process works.
Last year, after attending in Arizona, I actually went back to California and within a week changed the mission of our audiovisual unit. Got approvals from our director through agency and the governor's office, and actually went forward and changed what we were doing based on the information that I received at TransComm. And so those are the kinds of things that you can go back and get just valuable information, and it's your peers. You're working with people who are experiencing the same thing that you're going through in your own home state.
It's a non-competitive environment where members are encouraged to share and support each other.
Sometimes when we are communicators, we're surrounded by engineers and planners and other types of design professionals. And those of us who are communicators are like in our own world in the departments of transportation. So it's great to get together once a year with our peers.
By the time the 3-day conference was over, more than 24 seminars and lectures had been held to help these communicators build brand awareness, improve work zone safety, and avoid social media nightmares. And one of the biggest takeaways is they've also joined a community of communicators.
It's not just TransComm, the event, but it's TransComm throughout the year. I mean, the support and the continuity that I get from AASHTO with the communications committee and its work is invaluable to my day-to-day operations. There are times when something is happening on the national level, and this is the place where we all come together and figure out how we're going to deal with it as states or just as an early warning network for issues.
On the Go with AASHTO Transportation TV at TransComm 2015.